Hi everyone, this is Osmanthus Yoga with Jen. I need to fix that blurry situation to make it focus better in the first few seconds. But anyway, I'm filming today a sequence to help us strengthen and stretch our backs, especially during this extra work from homing situation that a lot of us are in. We might not have a home office set up yet, so we're probably sitting at dining tables, sitting on the couch, maybe sitting on the bed. So let's get on the mat and work on stretching and strengthening our backs today. Hoping this is a 30-minute vinyasa flow sequence for all levels. Should be good for beginners and intermediate. I'll offer options and cue for this home practice. All right, so we're actually going to start on the ground today, with the knees together or wide apart, toes together in child's pose. We're going to reach our hands all the way in front of us and release the torso down to the mat, forehead releasing down, and just fully relaxing here, supported. Coming into the practice here, allowing the breath to steady out, allowing the mind to calm. Just taking a moment here to breathe and notice the body, noticing any extra tension you feel in the shoulders or the lower back. And without any judgment, just accepting how you feel today. And maybe setting an intention to treating your body a little better, especially through these stressful times. Doing what you can to listen to your body. We'll take a few more breaths here to settle in, finding the natural pace of the breath, in and out. Long, steady inhales, and long, steady exhales. If your hips are tight in child's pose, you can release by moving forward and back. And then whenever you're ready, beginning to inhale, gazing up at the fingertips, bring the chest off the mat. And exhale, slowly walking both hands over to the right side. And exhale, releasing the belly down towards the mat. Bring the left hips away from the hands. Feel the stretch extra long in the left side of the body. And again, coming back to that steady breath. Inhale, feel the left rib cage expand. And exhale, hips pull behind you. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Keep the face relaxed as you exhale smoothly. Inhale again, gazing up on the fingertips, chest rise a little bit. And exhale, walking both hands to the opposite side. Releasing the chest down as you exhale. Relax the face, deep breath in. And steady out. Feel the whole right side of the body stretching, rib cage expands as you inhale. And pull the right hips back as you exhale. Calm face, 2 more breaths. One more inhale. And full exhale. Inhale, gazing up at the fingers, and exhale, walking the hands back to center. Inhale, coming up through all fours. Then exhale, find a centered position where your hands are directly under the shoulders and the knees are directly underneath the hips. We'll start with a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest and gaze forward. Exhale, round, pull the belly in, gaze at the belly button. Finding full range of motion in the spine. Inhale, arch open. And exhale, rounding. 2 more. Inhale, open up the chest. Make sure to press into the hands. And exhale, round. Last one. Move with your breath. Inhale. Drift the butt out, chest forward. And exhale, round. Neck crouching in. Inhale to center. And exhale, stay here. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat and inhale the left arm all the way high. Exhale, stay here. Feel the weight on that bottom right hand and inhale, reach a little higher. And exhale, right hand comes all the way underneath, threading the needle. Right ear comes down to the mat and find your way to this shoulder stretch. Maybe shifting the hips a little forward and back, finding where that sweet spot works for your body. And then settle in here. Taking deep breaths. Option to stay here or maybe reaching the right arm high and exhale the hand to the lower back or maybe the hip crease, allowing the chest to open to the back side of the room. Deep breath, inhale and full exhale. One more breath cycle. And exhale. If you have this half bind, release that arm high. And then everybody planting this hand in front of the face so you can push yourself back up through all fours. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. And exhale, round. Inhale to center. And setting up the second side. This time the left hand plants in the middle of the face. The right arm reaches all the way high. Again, stay here, an extra breath. Arms pull away from each other. And then exhale, right hand comes all the way through, threading the needle, releasing the right shoulder down and the right ear down. Rocking forward and back. Find what feels right for you and pause in this sweet spot. Breathing into this stretch. Option to stay here, taking the same half bind. Inhale, left hand reaches high, and exhale the left hand to the back of the body or maybe the back hip crease. This allows the chest to open a little further up towards the sky. But wherever you are, find your breath. Two more breaths here. One more inhale and slow exhale. If you have that half bind, inhale, reach the arm high, and then exhale, the hand plants in front of the face and you push yourself up to all fours. Good. Last round of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, and exhale, round. Inhale to center. And exhale, stay here. We're going to prepare for spinal balance. So first we're going to inhale our right leg out behind us and drop the toe down, maybe rocking forward and back, stretching to the back calf. And then notice the weight in the hands. Notice if your weight is heavy on the palms or maybe forward of the knuckles. And try to even out that weight so you're pressing strongly into the knuckles to find the shoulders strong and stable. Now with the torso in place, torso centered on the mat, slowly lift that right foot off the mat so that you hover the back leg behind you. Toes flex down toward the ground and keep the belly strong, shoulders broad. 3 breaths here, the gaze steady between the thumbs. 2, inhale. And exhale. Imagine pushing this heel against a wall behind you, strong leg. Inhale. And slowly exhaling, releasing this foot down. Shifting the hips right and left. Maybe some big circles, releasing weight in the wrists. And then find your way to center or taking the second side. Inhale first, the left foot comes behind you. Drop it down so you can rock into that heel, stretching into the calf, the back of the leg. And then notice again the weight in the palms as you go back. And the weight in the knuckles as you come forward. Find that center point when all the points of your hand touching the mat. have even weight distributed. Now here in center, feel the shoulders strong, belly tucks in, and slowly with control hovering this left leg off the mat. Flex the toes to point down towards the mat and breathe here. Shoulders broad, neck long, and tuck in the belly just a little so you feel the belly engage. 2 more breath cycles here. Deep inhale, push the heel behind you, legs strong. And slowly exhaling this knee back down, rocking right and left. Again, the weight off of the wrists. Maybe circles in the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, spine downward facing dog. Just for a second. And exhale. Inhale, come forward to plank. And we're going to stay here in plank for 3 breaths. Again, same applies. Spread the fingers, knuckles pressing down, shoulders broad behind you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. 1 more inhale. And slow exhale. Release the knees down and bring the chest all the way down to the mat, moving as slow as you can. Good. Inhale, pull the chest forward and up, not too deep. And exhale, release down. This time maybe hovering the hands off the mat, no weight. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, release down. 3rd set, holding for a few breaths. Inhale, lift. Hovering the hands, maybe soften the toes. 2 breaths in. And exhale, feel the shoulders relax, neck long. 1 more breath. And exhale, release down. Inhale, pressing through all 4s. And exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the shoulders strong, pressing the mat away with the hands. Feel the back of the body pulling up towards the sky. And the heels coming down towards the mat. Stretching throughout the backs of the legs and the back of the body. Last breath here, inhale. And full exhale. On your next inhale, lifting the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, gaze forward. Now walking the feet all the way towards the hands. Halfway lift, spine long. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out, reach the chest forward and up. Upward salute. And exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, release all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, spine long, chest opens. And exhale, forward fold. This time, bend the knees deeply, so deep that you can have the fingertips fall on the floor. Widen the feet about hips width apart so the outside edges of your feet are parallel to each other. And all 10 toes pointed in the same direction. From here, we're going to inhale again, halfway up. Hands come to the knees or the thighs. And pause here with a strong straight back. Shoulders release away from the ears. Pull the crown of the head forward, away from the hips. And breathe 2 more breaths. Slow, steady exhale. Feeling strength in the legs and the back. 1 more deep breath in. And full exhale. Option to stay here, working on legs and back. Or maybe for a little bit more, open up the arms to a T, adding a little bit more weight. From here, breathing. Maybe lean a little bit more weight into the toes. Find steadiness. Keeping the neck long. 2 more breaths again. Keeping that lower back strong and engaged. 1 more breath. And exhale, releasing the arms down, grabbing opposite elbows. Let the torso and the neck hang heavy. Maybe rocking right and left. Fully releasing the upper body. Breathing, releasing.
And then whenever you're ready, releasing the fingertips down, again bending deeply into the knees so you can plant the hands down on the mat. Taking your right hand, plant it down in front of the face, and then your right knee comes towards the right elbow as you shift the weight to the right side. Left leg straightens and right arm reaches all the way up towards the ceiling, finding this twist. Inhale, the spine lengthens, pull the crown of the head forward, and exhale, see if you can twist from the torso a little more. Option to keep the gaze down towards the fingers or turn the neck and face up towards the fingertips. Arms reach away from each other, shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, releasing all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up, find neutral spine. And exhale, release. Again, bending the knees so deeply that you can plant the entire palm down on the ground. Left palm down, left knee bends towards the left arm as you reach the right arm all the way high towards the ceiling. Good. And maybe the feet need to be a little wider apart for you to feel comfortable here, for you to breathe, and that's okay. Wherever you are, reach the arms wide. Feel the back of the body twisting. And find the breath. Inhale, spine long, crown of the head reaches forward. And exhale, twist from the belly. See if you can stack the shoulders. Last breath here, inhale. And exhale, releasing all the way down. Good, inhale, halfway lift, spine long. And exhale, forward fold. Again, bending the knees deeply, planting both hands this time, and step both feet back to plank. Inhale and plank, and exhale, lower the knees down, lower the chest forward and down, come all the way down towards the mat. Good. Inhale, find a low cobra, subtle back bend, and exhale, release down. Inhale, pressing through all fours, and exhale to downward facing dog. Taking another 3 breaths here, finding steadiness, finding stillness. Deep breath in, and full exhale. In, neck is long, and exhale. Last breath here. And then next inhale, again lifting the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, gaze forward, and again walking the feet towards the hands. Halfway lift, spine long, chest open, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come out, overhead upward salute, reach high, and exhale, palms start center. Coming into a chair pose, keep the big toes touching and the heels just slightly apart. So again, the outside edges of your feet are parallel. Bending into the knees, reach the arms high for chair pose. Good. Fingers are reaching high, chest is open, and exhale, shoulders relax. Notice if your lower back is really arched, if your bum is sticking out, try to tuck that underneath. Have the lower back be strong or maybe neutral. Take another inhale here, and exhale, palms start center. Now normally in chair pose, we often do a chair twist where we use the elbow on the outside of our knee. But instead of using that leverage, we're going to use the torso strength to pull our body into a twist. So first we're going to inhale, spine long, and exhale, twist over to our left side. You see the elbows coming towards the knee, but not quite using that knee. Use instead the belly strength. Inhale, sit up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, see where you can twist to. Taking a glance at the knees, see if they're a little skewed one way or another. Squeeze them together, have the knees in line with each other. One more breath in here. And slow exhale back to center. Good. Inhale, fingertips reach, find center. And exhale, palms start center. Second side, inhale, spine long. And exhale, twisting again, just using the torso. Find the breath, inhale, spine lengthens. And exhale, see where you can twist to. Breathing in 2 breaths. Slow exhale. Last breath in, pull a little further. And exhale back to center. Knees are still bent. Last inhale, chair, fingertips reach. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, release down. Inhale, arms open to a T. Pull the chest forward and up, all the way up. And exhale, palms towards center. Good. More time for some standing side bends. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And exhale, bring the arms to cactus arms. Same goes for this lower back. We're being extra sensitive here. If you notice you have a tendency to arch here, sticking the bum out, try to tuck in the pelvis a little bit, feeling the back of the body long and straight. Coming to cactus arms here. Breathe in, feel the chest expand. And exhale, side bend over to your right side. Keeping the elbows in the same plane as the body. Keep the gaze lifted high, or at least neutral chin. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale, maybe a little deeper. Feel the left side body expanding. Breathe one more breath. And slow exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Good, second side. Inhale, fingertips reach. And exhale again, cactus arms. Find neutral spine, standing up tall. Inhale. And exhale, side bend to the second side. Again, I'm keeping my shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing steady. Elbows in line with the feet, with the hips, all in one plane. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And slow exhale. Last breath in. And slow exhale back to center. Good. Inhale, fingertips reach. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, spine lengthens. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees deeply, plant the hands and step again back into plank. We're going to stay here in plank for 5 breaths. Feel the knuckles pressing to the mat, shoulders strong and belly strong. Gaze steady between the thumbs. 2, 3, 4. The last breath in. And exhale, lift the hips, find downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're going to straighten and bend into one leg at a time. Noticing the body, noticing the breath. And then find neutral. On your next inhale, lifting the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, gaze forward, crouch. And then exhale, walking the feet to the hands. Halfway lift, spine long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and overhead, upward salute. And then exhale, palms towards center. From here, we're going to bring the hands to the hips and set the feet wide, about a little wider than hips width apart. From here, we're going to inhale, fingertips high, and exhale, slowly squat for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing all the way down to the mat. Legs out in front of you and shaking out the feet. Very nice. Good job. We're going to do first a seated L-shaped sit. Releasing the hands by our sides. Flex into the hands so you're as if you're pressing the ground away, like you have a jetpack and you're going to fly like this. Flexing the toes up towards the ceiling, legs coming towards straight and back coming towards straight. So if your knees need to be a little bit bent here to sit up tall, please do that. Breathe here, inhale, exhale, shoulders down, and now hold this. Energize this pose for 5 breaths. Feel the belly begin to shake. Press into the hands, sit up really tall. 3 more breaths. 2 more. See how upright you can sit. Last breath in, and exhale. release. Good. You can shake out the legs, shake out the shoulders. One of the last seated poses, we're going to find ourselves in a cross-legged seat. But before you get too settled, we're taking our hands behind us and switching the cross of the legs so the funny ankle is in front. Settling in here, noticing the difference, and then finding a seat. Sit up tall. Exhale, release the shoulders down, and breathe here. Inhale, arms come to a T, and exhale, begin to twist over to your left side. Release the left hand at the base of the spine, and right hand crosses the front knee. Inhale, sit up tall, pull the spine long, and exhale, now use the arm as leverage to twist. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. And breathe in and out. Every inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, twisting. You can gaze behind you if that's available. Otherwise, no big deal. One more breath. And slow exhale back to center. Good. Second side. Inhale, arms to a T. And exhale, twisting over to your right side. The right hand plants at the base of the spine and the left hand crosses the body, pulling the knee in. Inhale first, sit up tall, crown of the head lifts. And exhale, twist. Finding that extra length in the back of the body as you inhale and exhale. Breathing deeply, 2 more breaths. Full exhale. Last deep in, and slowly exhale back to center. Good. From here, inhale, fingertips reach high, and exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, fingertips reach, and exhale, begin to hinge at the hips, keep the back body long as you lean forward, and then pause where you feel that resistance. Take an extra breath here to reach, lift high. And then exhale, slowly moving the rest of the way, allowing the belly to come closer down to the ground, and slowly releasing the hands down. Walking the hands a few inches forward, gaze forward, pull forward, and exhale, releasing down all the way. Letting the belly and torso relax. Breathing into the backside of the body. 3 steady breaths in. And exhale, release. Finding something to let go of. Breathe. And exhale. Last breath in. And full exhale. Inhale, gazing up at the fingertips. And exhale, pushing with the hands to find yourself back upright. Releasing the hands behind you and switching the cross of the ankles to go back to the regular side. Sit up tall and settle into your seat. Inhale, fingertips reach high. And again, forward fold. Keep the arms lifting, torso lifting, and pause at that place you feel the resistance. Stay here for an extra breath. And then slow exhale the rest of the way down. Fingertips can release down. Good. Walk the fingertips another few inches forward. Inhale as you pull the chest gaze forward. And exhale, let go. Let the torso melt down towards the ground. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Maybe noticing the difference in 2 sides of the body. Breathing steadily, keeping the face relaxed. Last breath in. And full exhale. Inhale, gazing forward at the fingertips. And exhale, push into the hands and find yourself back upright. From here, releasing the fingertips again behind us. And this time, unravel the legs and bring the feet together, knees together, hovering off of the mat. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, working on strength in the belly. Option to stay on the leaning back on the fingertips like this, or maybe releasing the hands by your sides, palms facing each other. Stay here an extra few breaths. Pull the chest forward and up. 4 breaths. Option option to stay just like this, or if you'd like, you can begin to lift the shins up towards the face. 3 breaths. Wherever you are, find your gaze steady. 2. Last breath in. And then wherever you are, releasing the toes down to the mat. Good. From here, squeeze the toes together, heels together, and knees together. Hug around the knees and pull your torso up and through. Breathe here, squeeze and inhale. And exhale, release. Let the torso, the backside of the body fall towards the mat. And release the knees into any movement that feels good. Maybe some circles with the knees in one direction and the other. Rocking right and left. We're going to do a few more stretches for the legs on our back before we come to our final resting pose. So from here, knees into the chest, we're going to grab a hold of our right knee and release the left leg all the way out in front of us. Pulling this knee up into the chest and breathe here. Maybe you feel the stretch in the leg, maybe you feel the stretch in the back body. Or wherever you are, find steadiness. Pull this knee a little further up into the armpits. 1 more breath. And exhale, release. Switching the knees, grabbing the left knee into the chest and right leg comes out in front of you. Again, the left knee comes down and into this armpit. Maybe making some knee circles if it feels right. And then pausing here, an extra steady breath. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Releasing this knee, hugging both knees into the chest and rocking right and left. Last pose on the floor, happy baby. From here, we're going to take both arms on the insides of our knees and grab the outside edges of our feet. Grabbing the feet, pressing the feet up towards the ceiling, and then pulling the knees down and towards the armpit. You'll see if your lower back is quite lifted like this, use effort to pull that lower back down, gluing the base of the spine down towards the ground, and see how that feels in terms of strength in the lower back. Good and happy baby. You can rock right and left if you'd like. You can straighten to one leg at a time if you'd like, or you can stay in stillness if you'd like. 1 more breath here. And exhale, releasing the clasp of the feet. Again, hug the knees into the chest. Any kind of movement that feels good for you. And then pausing at center. Grabbing around the shins, we're going to bring our forehead up towards the knees. Take 1 deep breath here, hugging into a ball. And exhale, releasing all the limbs down towards the mat. Hold the palms face up towards the sky. Ready to receive our practice fully. You can allow the eyes to softly close. And taking a moment to just reflect on our practice today. Allowing the breath to release completely. Letting go of control of the body, the breath, the mind. And just allow yourself to let go completely. Finding your way to Shavasana, final resting pose. I'll guide you here for another minute or so. Allowing the eyes to soften, the space between the eyebrows to soften. And breath to release completely. Feeling fully supported by the mat, by the earth. And then Whenever you're ready, slowly begin to breathe a little more deeply, taking deep breaths in and out. Bring awareness back into the mind. Next, wiggling the fingers and toes. Slowly bring awareness and warmth back into the body. On your next inhale, reach the fingertips overhead, giving yourself a full body stretch from the fingers to the toes. And then exhale, release. Slowly bring the knees into the chest one last time. And then rocking right and left. Preparing your easiest route to a seated position, maybe rocking all the way to one side and pausing before pushing yourself up into a seat. Sitting up tall and then relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Taking a moment here to acknowledge your body and your breath at this moment. Next inhale, reaching the fingertips overhead. And exhale, palms heart center. One more time, inhale, gathering positive energy. And exhale, bring it in. Bowing your forehead down to the fingertips as a sign of gratitude. Taking a breath here to feel grateful for our bodies and all that we are capable of. And taking another breath to feel grateful for our minds and all the calm and focus we've gained today. A third breath here to feel a little extra empathy for the community around us struggling with shelter in place during these hard times. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Let me know how this practice went in the comments below. If you have any feedback, please let me know. If you like this video and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, share this video with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!